Thank you, Whip. And, for the gentleman from Minnesota, I know the cold weather, it can't be cold enough. It's probably warm for you right now. I want to open up by wishing you all a Merry Christmas. And we have a lot to do the rest of this week, but we all look forward to getting back home to our families and enjoying a great Christmas as we get ready for what will be a very busy and productive new year, and a really important new year for the American people as we turn the page from the last 4 years of this disaster that's been the Biden-Harris administration. As we finish up the important things that we have to do this year, this week, and I know the speaker is going to talk more about the CR, getting government funded, making sure we take care of disasters and our farmers here in America, and the important work that will be done this week. I think it's important to look back, as Blake did as well, on this last 2 years since we took the majority. You know, this Republican majority has been focused on fighting for those hardworking families who are struggling under the weight of the failures of the Biden-Harris administration. You know, we started off by saying we're going to promote energy security again. If you look at what the Biden-Harris administration has done, waging an all-out war and an attack on American energy, that has driven up costs on families. That has been one of the indicators that's led to high inflation. Their runaway spending and their anti-American energy policies under President Biden and Vice President Harris has been the precipice that has driven a lot of this inflation. When you go to the grocery store, when you go to the pump, that has been devastating for families. We laid out a better way. We passed a bill, H.R. 1, to show the country how we can produce more energy in America, how we can lower costs, not just at the pump and when they're paying their electricity bill, but also when they go to the grocery store and so many other things that they buy. The border crisis is something that we've highlighted for 4 years now. We've called on President Biden to fix the mess that he created, but he refused to do that. So we said, we'll show the country how you could actually secure America's border when we came together and passed H.R. 2, the strongest border security bill this country's ever seen. And we worked very closely with President Trump as he talked during the campaign about this issue, and let the American people know crystal clear that if he comes back into the White House as President of the United States, he will secure America's border. And Kamala Harris made it clear she wouldn't, as she said on The View, wouldn't change a thing from the Biden policies. And so the country made a choice. They want a secure border. They want Donald Trump to come in and fix this mess. But we laid out a roadmap by passing bill after bill to show the country how to fix the things that they are frustrated with this Biden-Harris administration by. And so I think as you look at the work we've put in, many people said, and I know some of our friends in the press would question, why are you bringing those bills to the floor if you know Chuck Schumer and the Democrat-run Senate won't even take the bill up? President Biden issues a veto threat on bills to lower energy costs or to secure America's border. Why waste the time bringing it? And we said it's not a waste of time because, number one, it shows the American people how to fix these problems, but it also lays out that roadmap. So if we do get the House, Senate, and White House in January, which we now have, this mandate from the American people, that we will have already started the process to show the country how we can get it done so that we can start moving in January to address these problems. And in fact, we didn't wait until the election to start addressing these problems. We have, for months and months and over a year and a half, really, put that work in so that we'll be ready to go to work day one in January for the American people to address these problems that has been plaguing them, that were created by Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, that will be fixed when Donald Trump becomes president with a Republican House and Senate. And again, as I wish you Merry Christmas, the leader of the House today and in the majority by the narrowest of margins in January, but it doesn't matter. Having the majority is what's important, is our Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson.